rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Be the black superhero.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 67 yards.
Brandon, we both know plenty about this game, but you don't have to be an expert to figure out that they're going to lean heavily on their ground game to try and win this week. He sits number 5 in the league so far in rushing, and when they got success on that side of the ball, he's been at the center of it. If they want to win in this one, he's going to have to play like that and help drive them down the field.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Bridgewater. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. Play fake. Bridgewater. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. To throw is Bridgewater. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And his kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. A pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced in the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I think they'll have to be happy with that start because get your ground game going means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And this is caught. He hits more. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. After 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Here's Wilson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
It really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the knowledge you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Bridgewater. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Bridgewater. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a timeout here, an injured player, and that's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, third and goal. Robinson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a fourth and goal. On now the Miami field goal unit. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. If you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board. This one taken just inside the 10.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Cross. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. On first down, Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, Bridgewater. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? So we have reached halftime here. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half.
Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Second half starts with a run by Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Slot man moves right.
Hall again on 2nd down.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
66 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson. To the goal line. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Bad eventually able to punch this one through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Bridgewater.
He'll get this one to Ezekama. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Bridgewater. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Bridgewater. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On now the Miami field goal unit. This from 36 yards out. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get him back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on this sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Play action. Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes with people trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Bridgewater now from the 50. Gets this one to Hill. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
To try again after the sack. Bridgewater under pressure. They got him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the gap.
And he's going to go down again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the... Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up the 3rd down. Now Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline. You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because hit the deep.
already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Jets will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now it's Wilson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd and 10, Wilson. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Now that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. From the gun, it's Wilson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time.
Touchdown! A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this... As that sails over the inline. So the Dolphins now down on the scoreboard. 1:55 remaining.
It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. First down, Bridgewater. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. One more time with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On third down, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time. Fourth down, Bridgewater. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 39, Bridgewater. Got a man, and he hits him in. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's scooped up by the Jets. There he goes, left side. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Bridgewater on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Bridgewater
throw. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? The game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
He finds Wilson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Oh, Wilson going to throw. His throw incomplete. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they were booked.
I just scraped it off the top, got it on the road, on the curve, on the block. I was already sold.